Hello, my friends, and welcome to Kitsune Readings, where your questions find answers.
Hello everyone, Ryu here. Today we're going to talk about Robocop vs. Terminator. This game was supposed to follow the comics. It came out in 1993. We got options, new game, password. John Connor was right. It was a human mind that did it. A human mind. So, basically, the Terminators were based off Robocop's design. And linked it to Skynet. It's kind of funny, actually. A cop named Alex Murphy. I like the comic book style opening with the panels they have going here. Activated time displacement. Now, there was blood and gore in the Sega version. The Super Nintendo version that we're playing here was said to have better graphics than the Sega version. You get different weapon upgrades, of course. Whoops. Surprisingly good looking game for a Super Nintendo game. Now, the reason Sega would have blood and stuff is because Nintendo was very family friendly and heavy into censorship, whereas Sega was not. He can't really jump, which obviously sucks. health power up. Oh, whoops. Dead. You know, the one fall dropping your one life kind of sucks. But we can get our life back. It's cool. Definitely one of my favorite games, even though it's really difficult. And the enemies, of course, respawn if you go off screen. Oh, wrecked. The levels and character models are great. I love the graphics. This game was really hyped up. It was in all the magazines. I also have the Sega Genesis version, which I'll also make a video about when I find it. It's around somewhere. But, it's unique to show the differences, particularly when the same game came out on the same console. The rear window of the sedan explodes in a shower of broken glass. Scanning occupants of vehicle for identification. Increasing magnification and enhancing image. Subject within scanning distance of image. Subject is of cybernetic origin. Oh, here we go. No. You monster, I'll stop you. Pfft, no one stops Robocop. No one. Ma'am, you're injured. Lie still. It was you. It was? Robocop is falsely accused. The whole world was destroyed because of you. The cop of Robo says nay. You don't get it, do you? Of course not. I am the cop of Robo. I only have cold logic circuits. When they plug you into Skynet in a couple of years, when your mind makes Terminators possible. When your mind starts a war that wipes us all out, maybe then you'll get it. Robocop's had enough of this. Robocop finds Flo's story hard to believe, that's right. But he knows he must go to the OCP and find out. And if Flo was right, the cyborgs and that car will be back. Detroit streets completed successfully. Incoming message. Renegade Ed 209 unit reported in downtown Detroit. Proceed with caution. Ooh. I like how it gives me a full health bar. Oh, wrecked. I also like your ability to aim your weapon in different directions, which was kind of important for games like this. Games that did not incorporate this, Ghouls and Ghosts, sucked ass. Except for the Sega Genesis version, which, while difficult, in the Sega version of Ghouls and Ghosts, or Ghosts and Goblins, you can aim your weapon any direction that you want. Oh, Robocop died. Well, that enemy Ed 209 sucks. Now, when you die, you lose your weapon upgrades. Another thing that sucks. Oh, dead. Well, at least we know we break a piece of the Ed 209 off. I'm probably not even going to be able to get past the Ed 209. Oh, in fact, I might have a way to do that. Whoops. Oh, I gotta climb up there, okay. Well, I will have to look up how to get past the Ed 209. But this is Robocop versus Terminator. Well difficult, the game was still a lot of fun. Had a huge release, and actually came in a special box too, which I still have for the Sega Genesis. Is this game worth playing today? No, probably not. It would frustrate the hell out of you, actually. As you can see by my epic failure of trying to beat Ed 209. But, it's just an interesting game to have in my collection, and I enjoy sharing it with you. It's fun to look at the games of yesteryear and look at where gaming was before we got to where we are today. And I also enjoy sharing the unusual games in my collection with you. I do play a lot of games on the retro game app sometimes. That pause screen effect is also pretty cool. This one, however, is not available on those. And it's also interesting to play some retro games on the original cartridges because you'll see logos from game companies that don't exist anymore, such as Virgin Games. Anyway, that's all the time I have for today, my friends. Thank you for being here and listening to me and what I have to say. You can and you will achieve your dreams, my friends. I believe in you. Thanks for being here and have a great day.